Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our monthly spreads for the month of March. And I've got this set of washi tapes here ready to go, as well as this Uniball silver pen I may use, and the sticker books which I might pull from. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay down some wax paper and just tape it down so it doesn't move around. So I'm a little bit unsure about how this theme is going to go. I like to do my monthly themes with a seasonal feel, so I'm thinking, St. Patrick's Day, March, kind of being the theme for the month. So I went through a lot of my seasonal books and found that there's a handful of these Clover stickers in a bunch of different books. So I thought I would see if I could pull out everything that I had and make one spread with all of the Clover that I found in the books. The ones I'm pulling are all in the same style, so the color might differ between a couple of the books, but for the most part the Clover is the exact same style of sticker, just with a little bit different coloring depending on where I'm pulling from. So I'm just pulling out everything that I have again and trying to use it all up at once here on the spread. This book that I'm in right now, The Best Year Ever, it has a more teal tone to the green, got more blue in the green, if you will. The other books tended to be more of a spring green or a grass green. So there's just this one that kind of brings in a different tone, as you'll see. So that's going to be the main event as far as the decor, but I want to bring in color all around the spread using the washi. So I've got a few different washis here that I'm going to be using, and I'm trying to figure out what colors will work best with the Clovers. And I think I'm going to stick with the softer green versus the more bright lime green that I had pulled, and the pretty true green there in the washi. And there's a few stickers now that I see them out that I'm not exactly sure I want to use, including those box stickers there at the top. I think I'm going to need to cut down this larger green washi just for proportion. I did this too in my horizontal spread. I had one washi that was a little bit too thick compared to the others that I'd pulled to match with it. So I'm going to cut this guy down and use it in a skinnier version just so it feels a little more proportional to the other washi. And I'm just going to spread it all around this month into each of the weeks. Since I don't have a lot of large decor, I think spreading that color around will really help bring the spread to life. And I'm going to layer up that second lighter green washi onto the washi I already laid down and start maybe moving in the Clover. Originally I was really thinking I was going to have the Clover kind of raining down on the page, but I do that a lot to be honest on a lot of my monthlies, just because I use so much of the functional space here in the middle. So I do tend to keep the decor away from the inside. But I thought, the Clovers are so small and then the washi tape's pretty low profile that I would try intermixing it all around within the month. I use my monthly layout for memory keeping. I just write down a memory each day to distinguish the day from the others. Nothing too serious, but I just want to keep track of how the years go by so fast and you don't even realize what you did or what you've accomplished. So that's kind of the reason why I started doing the memory keeping on my monthly. And because of that, I can, play around with how much I write down. I don't have to write so much, or I can even, write smaller or bigger depending on the decor on the spread. So without stealing all of the space on any one day, but adding that decor within the layout, I think will really work and bring a different feel to this month's layout. And then I have my Rainbow Dream sticker book, which I brought in because I knew I was going to be a little bit light on decor. What I'm thinking here is to add in these half rainbows on the edges and the empty box areas at the beginning and the end of the month, and use that to bring in more of the, the Rainbow March St. Patrick's Day theme, which I don't even know where that all came from, to be honest. The rainbows and the pot of gold at the end and, all that. I know of the tradition, but, now that I think about it, I don't know how they all got mixed up together, so maybe I'll have to look that up. And I had originally pulled this one sticker. It's the only sticker in that student seasonal sticker book from way back that had the clover and the green tones, and there was nothing else in that book that even remotely matched that. So I was trying to figure out a way to use it here on the spread, but it just did not look right. So I put that back, as well as that other Make Your Own Luck sticker, that box sticker. Decided that wasn't a good fit either. I did pull in a box sticker from this Rainbow Dream sticker book here at the top. It says Enjoy Today, and then I have the one on the bottom with the clover in it that came out of the Best Year Ever seasonal sticker book. And that's the one with the more teal toned clovers. I'm using the paper stickers that also came out of there as well in the sidebar, just to tie in that color. And now I am looking for maybe just a few more rainbow style items to bring in so that they don't feel so lonely. So I pulled out a header that I thought I might be able to use and put that on one of the days that I have a event or a highlight. And then I also have already grabbed a quote that says "Colorful Days Ahead," which I thought was a good fit for memory keeping. And I've changed out one of those small boxes that I had on the edge there for a rainbow one, just to tie in again more of that rainbow. And I'll replace it out with a slightly larger one that's a little bit cleaner. I have one birthday that I want to remember for the month, so I'll use that to track that. And kind of like this quote with the similar writing to the one above, but not 100% sure. It's a little bit large, so we'll put it back for now and see if there's something else that I like just as well. I'm going to cut this guy up to see if I can get it to fit in this little space. There are 2 empty days at the beginning of the month and 2 at the end, so it'll be a real nice symmetry on the spread. However, when I cut up this quote, it really lost something because I believe that the rainbow was going in succession across the long quote, so when you cut it back up into individual words, it just didn't have the same impact, in my opinion. So we're going to try another one and go back to that one I had skipped over, the Worry Less, Smile More, and see if I like that any better in those 2 areas. And I cut that one up too, just trying to fit it in that space. And I'll go ahead and put this guy back for now. And then I changed my mind. I thought, well, maybe I can bring it in here at the top. Just trying to look for ways to bring in more of the rainbow. And I like that. I'll also bring in this box square sticker here into the sidebar to just round out the rainbow. And I really would like to incorporate that cloud washi, but it just doesn't quite work now that I have a different take on the decor. So we'll save that for another time. And let's go ahead and start moving things over. Start with a sidebar over here and lay in this box sticker, trimming out the bottom piece that lays over. And I decided to layer that smaller box sticker on top of it. I'll use that to track the books I read in March, and I thought that would be a nice little way to do that. And then the box above will be more for things that come up, like appointments or events I want to remember. And I just wanted to trim off the excess clear sticker. Before I lay it down, I'm going to white out the dividing line between the two empty days, just for a cleaner background for the quotes. And I'll go ahead and start laying in the washi tape here. Just making some fine adjustments, but keeping the basic design the same. The washi tape reminded me a little bit of like grass, and then having the clover kind of popping out of that. So that's what came to mind as I was laying things in. And now we will move over the bottom rainbow and the quote. And finish out this right hand side the same technique. I really like how this turned out. The little fine details of the clover were really impactful when they were grouped together with the washi, so I like that. And I like the pops of rainbow kind of layered in, bringing some life to the spread. And of course, again, I really like having seasonal themes on my monthly, so this was a really good fit, I think. And lastly, we'll put in this quote here at the top. I gotta try to realign it like it was on the original before I cut it up. So it took me a little bit of finagling. I think that looks good. And finally, I pulled out my Zig clear dot marker just to add a little bit of dot texture in the corners. And once I am done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!